Welcome to another Fields of Glory 2 Digital League battle. This is Season 11, High Middle Ages, Division A. I've taken in Papal with Byzantine allies this season. This time I'm facing off against Nosy Rat's Andalusian 1228. I would put Nosy Rat in my list of top 3 Fog players, which I, definitely do not put myself in. So, work is cut out for us here. So, this terrain and the army comps put us in a very awkward spot. The Andalusians can get a very strong medium foot line of irregular, sure, but also the Almogavars, which are impact foot. As opposed to my list, no medium foot whatsoever. So, this is off limits. It's not happening. There's really no way to deploy around here and avoid fighting and all this. So instead, we have to fight in the open plain. Except, there's also the swarm of light spear on light horse, light cavalry, and light infantry. So with that in mind, I've gone heavily into light foot, maybe too heavily, we'll see, and crossbowman. Starting to wonder if I've gone too squishy, but it's really hard to say. If he goes all in on light spear cavalry, I'm going to kind of like having all these shooters. Also, if he goes all in on lights himself, I want these lights. If he goes all in on a big line of spearmen, on the other hand, I'm going to regret my choices here. But I think I'd rather get stabbed to death by a giant mob of spearmen than picked to death by a swarm of skirmishers, so we're going to go with what we've got here and hope for the best. Okay, what did he bring? Kind of what I was afraid of, a giant wall of defensive spears. Huge number of skirmishers. I am glad that I got skirmishers. Almogavars as expected, so yeah, not fighting in there. And a decent swarm of light spear cavalry, lots of crossbowmen. So it's a very shooty list, so I think overall I am okay with what I brought to the field. Try to straighten this line out. Do we want to advance or kind of hold back? What have we got? Knights, Tecmatics, Nomads. I think we might want the Scutatoi on the other wing, to be honest. We can advance a little bit to make room for that. Keep our massed crossbowmen here. And we'll have to decide about who we want to keep in charge. Basically, we're going to extend here, then push forward so we're fighting along a line like here-ish or something. No particularly good expensive targets for the trebuchet, so we'll turn it and shift it over a little bit here because that's going to be about the center of our line. Next turn. Huh. He's keeping his options open with the cavalry. Well, finish seizing that hill. Keep moving the Roskatatorian archers over with crossbow support and raw spears. Great. And what to do, shift you over as well. And what a mess. We really need to get this sorted out before we can move more, I think. Okay. Next turn. Oh, there's that delightful bug again. So, no sound for this turn. I also get slapped the copyright for the music. Well, let's keep extending the line. Okay. Not much point in opening up yet, is there? Do I feel compelled to advance before this is all in place? Not especially, no. 2, 3, 4, 5 light infantry to like, what, 3-ish here? Still have a close bow shot. And get you over there. There. Yeah. What to do with the Scudatoi? Maybe line here? It's so great against a defensive spearmen, even if some of them are raw. Not so great against Almogavars either, so shift one over, keep one in place. Next turn. Those crossbowmen. Shifting over, so I'll have to do the same thing. Okay, then what? Commence skirmishing. Could rather wait for infantry support to come up, but maybe that's as close as it needs to be. want these knights forward. Well, let's let the Scutatoi push out here a little bit first. Next turn. Well, am I willing to accept the first bow shot? Not especially, but it might be a necessity. Well, I guess we have to move forward eventually, so we will accept the first volley. Let's actually stay out of close range of the forest as we gradually lose track of where he's at in there. Okay. We might just get pushed off map. But then again, we might not. So we'll be trying to attack here. Luckily, I'm not relying too much on open terrain, although it's kind of going to be a pain for the Lancers. Next turn. Okay, as I said, we were going to accept the first round of fire. Okay, that's really not that bad. Well, let's get to close range shooting. Come on now. Great job. Good. Here, give him a little shove. Good luck! Okay. Right. He's gonna eye zone of control lock. He charges. My men evade because of the nearby non-lights. Then he closes in with the non-light cavalry. Is what's going to happen essentially. Or I could. I was gonna say lock them in and then charge, but cool. So we'll start with the loss of a unit on the right flank. Not really what I was wanting. Is that worth it? Okay, well, we're doing it. Get on that high ground. What can you do? Anything useful? Full arc of fire. 16 casualties. I could drop one of these probably with the extra cohesion, but I'd rather at least try to do something useful. Okay, tack to the center of the line. I wish I brought something more expensive. Okay, tagmatics, great. We'll start engaging skirmishing that we know that we can't win in the long run. But in the short term, we might be able to do something. Spread out, forward. Wish I had raw spears over here to soak in these javelins. Have a good time with that, guys. Yeah, I do wish I brought some decent troops at least, instead of all this trash. Well, too late now. Next turn. Yep. As expected. Here they come. That's fine. That's not so fine. Ooh. Unacceptable. Bounce that. No! What? Get the fuck out of here. Oh man. Shit. Well, let's shoot, then pour in the bolts. Good. Then stand aside, shoot at these like crossbowmen. Get an extra cohesion loss there. Then pour in the arrows. Held firm, break them. Oh. Lucky you. Do we bother? Sure. Right, you hopefully fall back and survive is what I was thinking of saying. Okay. Do we do that? Kind of dangerous. Oh well. Yeah, you know, that kind of worked out. Very good. In that case, let's see if we can't force a drop here. Held firm. That's okay. Face the foe. And loose. Again. Damn. Zone them out then and command up. We've got quality, I suppose we might as well get in there. Tagmatic, Lancers, and Archers. Let's consider this. Shoot. Fall back. Start working on the lightly protected Almogavars. These are raw. Then why waste my cavalry's time and zone them in? We go here. Held firm, damn. Oh good, I blocked my field of fire. That's typical of me. Okay, who do we have left? Where will you actually be useful? Probably nowhere, but I guess we'll go for over here. All right. Onward. Next turn. Probably evade. Oof. Right. Interesting. Yeah. Set up a flank? Not even necessary. Damn. Oh. Guess it's that or be shot at. We're gonna have to get into action now, basically. Oh shit. Luckily, my men had nowhere to flee to. locking my knights in. It's a good call. They're gonna get slaughtered now. All he had to do is tank one impact. Interesting. They're raw, so even though we're only half spear between the armor and the quality, we might do okay there. We'll see. But yeah, we are down, not insignificant, 13%. Here, kill them. Hold firm. Screw it. Get in there. That was a questionable life choice, I think. Well, we don't really have a choice. We gotta keep at it. Damn. Here, extra cohesion check. Nope. Okay, this is horrendous. Damn. Do better than that. Nice. Okay. Let's break them. And turn. He's gonna charge me most likely. Damn. Well, this is going to get quite hideous because he'll charge and scatter me. Charge so I turn. Maybe fall back? No, charge, move here, charge so I turn, and then rear charge me. There's not really anything I can do about it. At least we can threaten a flank here in exchange, but it's pretty poor stuff, honestly. Get out of the way. Oof. Not feeling the most confident about this one. Next turn, rally on his lights. And the light javelin men hiding in the forest. Alright, now we're down 12%. Looks like there's fallback blocking. Oh, we stood and we have the hill, so okay, did okay there. But it looks like Nozirat's going to restore the natural order of things and kick my ass here. Might get a disrupt. They are raw. Nope, not yet. Generaled up, so he'll charge. Okay. Oh no, he didn't take that path. That'll do just fine, though, I think. Yeah. There. Okay, now he's doing what I thought he would do. Yeah, and I've been maneuvered into a situation where I just could not avoid that, basically. Alright, do we bounce that? We do. We are running out of places where things could go well for us. So I think we're going down to a rapid defeat. We'll do some damage first, though. Excellent. Defensive spearmen. Getting disrupted by lights. Standard procedure. Come on, we gotta hack our way through here. Damn. They're gonna rally up and we're gonna get stabbed to death. That's horrendous, yeah. We'll have to try to cover with the crossbowman, but that's really a temporary measure. And, looking at this, how this match is played, I would definitely say that Nosey's winning by... He doesn't have a higher quality army, but he has a more numerous army, and he's used it to maneuver me into bad matchups, despite having, stronger troops in a lot of these situations. I'd also say that I think I went a little too ranged heavy and not enough melee units. Not much we can do here. Shift flanks, I suppose. But yeah, I'm fighting battle line melee infantry with crossbowmen and scutatoi, and this is not good. My cavalry has gotten cut off by the awkward flank situation. But no shame in losing to Nosey, for sure. Next turn. We won't lose this turn, but in the next few it should be done. Or maybe this turn. Could happen. He drops. Surprisingly, no. They rallied up, as I feared. Setting up the flank. Oof. Setting up that flank. Damn. You're useless. Should have got the heavy infantry. I mean, that's other than, mistakes being made. Ultimately, what this match comes down to is I got so many shooty troops and just not enough hard-hitting heavy infantry. So we could very conceivably lose this turn, actually. Now, I could charge for good impact, but I might as well just keep shooting. There we go. Do I bother charging in to prevent the flank? Sure, why not? I mean, it's pretty much pointless. We could turn to face better targets, but it's not going to matter anyway. Hang back and try to rally. Turn around again. I feel like all these guys have been doing is turning around over and over again. Good. Let's see, can he prevent a flank? If there's next turn, I'll be able to flank this unit, but sadly, I don't think there will be a next turn. Held firm. Okay. There we go. Okay, no, he says that should be it. Thanks for the game. Alright. And then a flank. Nicely done. There's those cheap light spear cavalry doing work. Denied my one prize. Okay, so I think it's very fair to say that Nosy Rat won this game in the first moments before we even played a turn. Not that I was necessarily feeling that way at the start, but the more I look at our force comp, the more that seems clear to me. So, force comp is a game by itself, and I really feared swarms of these light spear cavalry backed by missile troops and Yamagavers. Nosy Rat guessed correctly that that would be my fear, and so he brought along a whole bunch of heavy-foot spearmen, which, here you can see they're fighting crossbowmen, and half-spear scutatoi, and raw spearmen, and all these units that are really not suited to fighting spearmen. He also managed to pin in my knights, partially just from me making mistakes. It was also more difficult for me to not make those mistakes, given that this was a no-go zone for my entire army, because I lacked medium foot, and he has the best medium foot in medieval so far. So I had to kind of shift over and scrunch my line, and that weird kind of diagonal shape led to bad things like this happening. So, yeah, he played it very skillfully, and it just goes to show that you really got to put attention into army comp. What I should have done, in retrospect, of course, had I been playing 4D chess like Nosy Rat, would have been, the strength of his army is light spear cavalry, medium footed missiles. But it has decent heavy foot, so the obvious choice will be, light spear cavalry missiles, and Nosy will thus do the opposite of that because he's a good player. So what I should have done is gone all in on my dismounted knights and spearmen, and maybe some hard-hitting knights with enough skirmishers to scream the army, and then fought a general melee engagement with that instead. Now, had I had that kind of army comp, he probably would have tried to avoid contact in an open like this, gone for the not open to at least cover against the knights, but I think I still would have had a better chance that way. So, well done to Nosy Rat, and congratulations on his vengeance for last season. Till next time.